Martha?
Yes, Winnie?
Are you ready to produce our eyes?
Yeah? Millions of people are relying on us.
What do I do?
Just press that button. Not that one. This one.
There was an old farmer in Sussex did dwell. They had no wife and she gave him hell. The devil he came to him at the plough. He says, I'm on your wife and I'm on her now. Devil, he hoisted her up on his arm. Down to hell with her in a jump. Little devils are playing with chains. Lily Valera, she took up a stick and she knocked out their brains. Lily Valera, two more devils that over the wall. Lily Valera, they soon to get back 'cause she'll murder us all. Lily Valera, Lily Valera, Lily Valera, Lily Valera. Hoisted her back on his hump. Back up to earth with her in jump. The whole of my life, I never knew hell till I met your
And there we go, we're off.
Unmistakably Bellowhead, I'd say, because you and I went. Is that Bellowhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, you went, yeah. Good.
Now we played that for Paul Sarton, who sadly died last week. He was the oboe player and second fiddler sometimes.
That sounds like a bit of a detrimental thing, doesn't it?
Well, I know.
Second fiddle, but I think he was great. I think you were as good as first fiddle, actually. I'm going to be that bold.
That probably was, but the first fiddle couldn't play the oboe, you see.
Ah, there you go. It's Northern Girl Midlands Boy. Thank you for being with us. It's Saturday, 24th of September.
It is.
2022 even.
We're live on circle8radio.com, where there is a posh message board. We're also live with pictures on Mixcloud.
Oh, I was just about to eat a banana, then I remembered.
Yeah, you're going to be eating a banana on camera,
yeah,
and I mean, we don't do things like that except on our OnlyFans account.
We save that for special occasions.
Yeah, we're not telling anybody about that anyway.
No, it's not. People don't need to know.
People don't need to know. Coming up this week, we've got the Facebook feature as usual.
I know. What did we do this week?
Comedians and comedies.
Oh, it's my idea, that.
It was your idea, yeah?
Yeah.
My historic song.
Excellent. I expect you've had a band in, or an artiste.
Oh, yes. Murray Head.
Oh, Murray. Oh, I like Murray. One night in him.
Yeah.
All right. How was he? Was he all right?
Yeah, it was all right.
Bit of a big head, was he, Murray?
No.
Murray big head, no?
No, very minty breath.
Oh, really? Fine. Yeah. But it's rather that, isn't it, than...
Well, yeah, but yeah, better the devil, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My historic song, yes. Producer dogs, yes. A definite cringer in Cringy Corner.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be solving all the world's problems with my new sports psychology persona.
Can't wait.
Um,
I've just remembered to mute my laptop so the Mixcloud's not coming out.
oh, right, that's good, yeah.
That's what was going on there.
Yeah,
if you
Telling
can-
Journalism Award, of course.
Oh, gosh.
Free Cycle Watch, if you can be bothered. And
I'll have
Just
a
the
look.
News.
It's loads, isn't it? It's loads.
But I mean, after this next record, it's the first instalment of the puns you've given us.
Fab.
And we couldn't do it without your puns, frankly.
I mean, we couldn't really. Thank goodness.
No, we couldn't.
Brian.
No, not
Brian's
really.
done overtime, hasn't he, this week?
He has, yeah. I don't know whether we're going to get all them in, Brian,
It's
quite
gonna be
honestly, but...
It's going to be a struggle.
Right, and that would be a shame, in fact. It would be a tragedy.
Oh, what? Oh, please don't let this be steps.
It's not Steps, no.
Oh, God. Please, can we get some of those red lights that warn me when we're back on air?
Well, so it stops you singing?
Yeah, and I don't want Steve Wright moments. And now everybody thinks I like that song. Actually...
I like that song.
Actually, Brian said a bit early for Cringy Corner, isn't it? Well, that version's okay, I think, isn't it?
I mean, the song is, as you said it, as you put it, somewhat tainted by steps.
Well, it is. When you went... I thought, no. But no, Bee Gees, they're all right.
I mean, I'm completely with you that the steps version is...
Awful.
Well, it's probably beyond cringy,
There's
isn't
no
it?
point, is there? It's out beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then most things by Steps were, and that was Steps' unique selling point.
I suppose so.
You know, they were cheesy.
They are
You know, they
cheesy.
were cosier than a big fat dressing gown. But probably just about as sexy.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are you going to clean the grate?
Yes. Yeah, later. Good. Well, all right. It's Northern Girl, Midlands Boy. And what is it now? What? Straight into Facebook feature?
It is, yes. Every week we get you, our Facebook audience, to do a load of puns for us. And this week it was make songs suitable for introducing comedians, jokes or comedy shows.
I mean, we're always thinking, well, I say that, you're always thinking, our audience, we don't tend to do that much, do we?
No, I mean, we did suggest Simply Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
Or hello, is it me you're looking for? To start things off.
I mean, that's not really going to be beaten, actually, is it?
And we did actually greet this feature this week with a photo of a genuine Push Me Pull You that we spotted in the garden.
Yeah, I'm still trying to... Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. It looks a bit like... Push Me Pull You.
It's definitely a Push Me Pull You, you know.
Yeah.
If I'd had a better camera, I'd have got the body shot, not just the shadow, but, you know.
I thought it was maybe like foxes doing stuff. But no, you told me it's dogs. That's all right with me. Let's go. Andy Davies. Is Vic Reeves there? Department S.
Nice
I
one.
had the biggest crush on Vic Reeves.
I know, you still have, really.
Oh, me and Janet chased him to Leeds train station and were bright enough. Didn't just leave him at the foyer bit. We were bright enough to get platform tickets. And we went right up to the train window. Oh, happy days.
My God.
Yeah.
Poor Vic.
And Bob. No, they communicated with us nicely out the window. They were...
How many fingers?
I think they were just noting that there were two of us.
Right, yeah, fair enough.
Happy days, anyway. Oh, Cannon and Ball by the Breeders. Yes, excellent.
Another brick in Mac's wall by Pink Floyd.
Poor Max. In Ked Dodd's country, U2. These are all Andy Davies.
Yes.
He knows his comedy.
What's the frequency, Kenneth Williams?
R.E.M. Lovely. Cars, brackets, Jimmy and Alan by Gary Newman. Yeah.
And
Please don't go.
yes, that's a good one.
Isn't it? Sybil.
Yeah, I nearly read out the winner.
I know
there.
you did.
You jumped in.
Got in there quick. Palin by Rod Stewart.
Yeah, we are pale.
Oh, Will Riding says what we're all thinking. Andy Davies on fire. He knows. Yeah.
Will then put his entries in that thread of the comments, so we're not going to read them out now. We'll read them when they turn up again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Skip
they turn up.
those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Leon Pizer, Bob Dylan, Moran.
Black metal books. Yes, clever. Heidi High and Dry, Radiohead.
Lovely.
Oh, that'd cheer that song right up. Wouldn't it?
Oh, Radiohead do need an injection of cheer
I
from
know,
time
you're not,
to time.
You're not
They're just far too bloody worthy.
Oh.
Frankie Boyle goes to Hollywood.
Yeah. Here, Imagine Me Car. Oh,
And Howard Moon's Shadow.
lovely.
Lovely.
Faulty Tower of Power. This time it's real. Yeah.
That's from
Skeet.
Skeet.
Thank you, Skeet.
Here's Will's now.
Okay. The Human League of Gentlemen. Exactly
Lovely.
what we want.
Rich Hall by Genesis.
Yeah, I like Rich Hall.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
Yeah, very smart. Joe Brand on the Run. Oh, imagine. Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that. The Importance of Being Eric Idle by Oasis. That's a good song, that.
I Never Promised You a Graham Garden by Lynn Anderson.
Oh, thank you, Will. They're all genius.
Kenny's suggested, music director Kenny,
Yeah.
suggested knocking on Lee Evans' door.
And running away. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, not the train window.
No. I say. Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson from
Love
Becky.
it. Thank you, Becky. More from Andy Davis. Bill Oddie Talk by Imagination.
The two Ronnies, Crystals.
And the return of Lee Mack.
Oh, God.
By Mark Morrison.
Shut Up a Gervais by Joe.
That nearly win, but
That is
nearly
genius.
won, but Joe was not available.
I don't know whether Andy listens, but you would get an honorary medal for your entries this week, if indeed we had medals.
Yeah. It's a load from Mike Blake, starting with 4 candles in the wind.
4 candles or 4 candles?
Yeah, it's a,
ambiguous.
Yeah.
Perry Como, Catch a Freddy Star. Lovely.
The first time ever I saw Gervais.
Lovely. Been for the benefit of Mr. Kite, the Beatles.
Anything by Tate, that.
Lovely. ABBA, Super Cooper.
The Beatles.
Is it a Cooper that's just like that?
Yeah, just like that. Super Cooper.
The Beatles, lovely. Peter Kay, agree, yeah.
Whitesnake, Vine, Women and Song.
The Stranglers, Chubby Brown.
That nearly won as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
Chubby Brown, what a fat arse. How many were you doing, by the way?
Oh, we'll go as far as the first lot of Brian's.
Okie dokie. Bobby Goldsboro, funny.
Lady Gaga, Joker Face.
Excellent. Running up Harry Hill, Deal with Dodd, Kate Bush.
Sam Riley suggested One Foot in the Rave.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic. Thank you all.
First lot of Brian's.
Are we doing these? Anything by Lenny Henry's Cow or from Floyd's debut?
The Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
French. Yeah. Amy Stewart, Knock Knock on Wood. Clever.
Yeah. A funny thing happened on the way to the theatre.
Oh, yeah, the Forum Theatre. Is that still there?
Russell Kirk dwells in it these days.
Fine.
Until they knock it down. He uses it as a place to store all his pageantry
Dragons
puppets.
and stuff. Yeah, great. Badfinger, when I say.
James Brown, My Dog Has No Nose Job.
Oh, lovely. Anti-Flag. What's the difference between... Now, if we'd practiced that, we could have gone, what's the difference between... And you could have gone bang straight in with the music, but we didn't, so...
Yeah, I didn't.
Never mind. Shall I do it again?
Well, it's not... I mean, this is a serious track that we're going to play now.
Oh, right, okay.
It is, in 1934...
Yeah. Is this your historic song?
It is going to be my historic
All right,
song,
then,
but this is about an historic event that isn't covered by the historic song.
Let me get my game face on.
Yeah, 1934.
Yeah.
On the 22nd of September, so that's earlier this week.
Yeah.
The Gresford Colliery disaster happened.
Oh, yes.
One of Britain's worst mining explosions. Put down to the greed and lack of safety measures provided by the owners.
Right.
This is Ewan McCall singing it. It is my historic song, and we've done the sad bit.
What's it called?
The Gresford disaster.
Oh, great. Ewan McCall, Gresford disaster, call, greed, history of Tories.
Not far off, actually.
No.
This is quiet.
You've heard of the Gresford disaster and the terrible price that was paid. 242 colliers were lost and 3 men of a rescue brigade. It occurred in the month of September. At 2 in the morning that pit was racked by a violent explosion in the Dennis where gas lay so thick. The gas in the Dennis deep section was packed there like snow in a drift, and many a man had to leave the coalface before he had worked out his shift. A fortnight before the explosion, to the shot fighter Tomlinson cried, "If you fire that shot, we'll be all blown to hell," and nobody can say that he lied. The fireman's reports they are missing the records of 42 days. The colliery manager had them destroyed to cover his criminal ways. Down there in the dark they are lying. They died for 9 shillings a day. They've worked out their shift and it's now they must lie in the darkness until Judgment Day. The Lord Mayor of London's collecting to help both the children and wives. The owners have sent some white lilies to pay for the poor colliers' lives. Farewell, our dear wives and our children. Farewell, our dear comrades as well. Don't send your sons in the dark, dreary mine. They'll be damned like the sinners in hell.
That's cheered everybody up, hasn't it?
Cheered me right up, that. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't back, was I? Well, I was.
Well, you were pretty much.
Yeah, fine. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to make that into a comedy section. Go on.
We're going to do the history of shareholders, which has always got to be funny.
Yeah, okay, go on. When did shareholdering start?
Well, shareholding is a concept whereby people invest in a company or a person that they want to champion and get behind. And that's how it started.
Okay.
They'd give sort of... Musicians were the first sort of people who benefited from shareholders.
Oh, right, that's interesting.
Because they were given patronism. They were paid in return for creating their art. It's sort of... It's a bizarre parallel.
Yeah.
But then shareholders became a way of raising what they call capital. Now, you have to remember that economics was invented sort of after people started to see through religion.
Was it that close in time, was it?
Well, yeah, because when you couldn't no longer threaten people with going to hell if they didn't do what they're told.
Yeah.
They decided that it was going to be good, whoever they are, decided that it was going to be good to threaten them with, you'll run out of money, or we'll foreclose on your mortgage. So they invented economics.
Gosh.
As a way of keeping the proletariat firmly at their feet.
Got you. All right, with you. Yeah. Brian knows all about this, so I'm going to expect that you've done a lot of research this week.
Oh, I've done shed loads.
Otherwise, he will be nitpicking.
I'm making it up as I go along.
Perfect. Did you go on Wikipedia? Because that's like...
No, I didn't bother this week.
That's the up-to-date place for all knowledge.
Well, yeah, I know.
I bet that's him now getting in touch.
Yeah, I look up shareholder on the Urban Dictionary. I went bright pink.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. But anyway,
go on.
So what happened was the original idea was that you'd raise some money by getting some shareholders, and then the shareholders would continue to get a share of the profits if there were any.
Right.
Now, it was always that the capital of a shareholder was at risk when you invested. But more and more lately, people have... the Tory government took things to a new level in the 1970s when they started selling off the publicly owned bits of Britain, such as the utility companies, the rail company, gas and electricity. And many, many more people suddenly owned shares. And around about that time, suddenly companies became more and more driven by the needs of the shareholders rather than the needs of their customers, particularly where the needs of their customers were in a semi-monopolising position.
You have done research this week.
No, I'm making it up as I go along.
Gosh almighty. Go on, keep going.
Where we are today, we see that shareholders in things like the gas companies are more important than the customers. It's more important that they get their 10% returns than it is that people can afford to heat their houses.
And
I'm not being judgmental about this at all.
It's just fact, isn't it? It's just the way things are.
Yeah.
Any more? Is that it? When did it end?
That really isn't. Well, it's going to end very soon.
Is
Come
it?
the revolution.
Oh, still waiting.
We're going to put them all up against the door, pay them off.
Yeah.
With massive influx of money that doesn't really exist.
No, well, it's all just numbers, isn't it?
Well, it's all just a sham. It is completely made up.
I'm excited for fracking. How about you?
Oh, yes, fracking. Another thing.
Don't get me started.
Putting shareholders before... these are very speculative shareholders, people who bought licences in something that might or might not happen. if oil is discovered and mined, it will make them a fortune.
I mean,
but at
even-
the extent of destroying a community, the atmosphere,
Well,
and, you know,
all right.
contributing to global warming that we may have already
there'll
done
always
too
be
much
new
damage.
people coming along, won't they, when that lot's died off? I mean, even, is it the owner, the boss, Quadrilla? He's dubious.
Well,
Don't fracking UK, ain't gonna work. Anyway, this is not, we don't do politics, we just
We
happen
don't
to
do
have
politics,
fallen
we
across
just
it.
observe. We look in from
Yeah.
the outside.
Of course we do. We'd be negligent not to, wouldn't we?
Well, yes.
So that's lovely. It'll end and we'll put them all against the door. Good. Can't wait
Yeah,
for that
that's
day.
where we're going with that one.
Fabulous.
On the revolution.
Yeah, woohoo!
Let's have a ballroom blitz. We've got to play this one, by the way.
Do we?
Well, yeah, because I've been talking to the Sweet about doing our new theme tune.
Oh,
Because
really?
you've been saying for a couple of weeks
I'd
that
like
we
a
need
new one. Yeah, I'd like a new one.
Well, we're doing a recording session immediately after this, me and
What?
they.
Really?
I mean, they're not coming in till later,
I was going
but...
to say that I was going to get all butterflies and nervous.
No,
You know,
no,
I'm not
no.
big on meeting anyone. I don't like people much. Oh, it set my heart aflutter. What will I wear?
What are you wearing now? We're doing a recording session. Just me and you, and the dogs. We've got to get them involved.
Okay.
But this is going to be next week's theme tune.
Can't wait.
Neither can I.
Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Yeah. Mick? Okay. All right, fellas. Well, let's go! It's been getting so hard living with the things you do to me. My things are getting so strange. I like to tell you everything I see. Oh, I see a man at the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one. Oh, yeah, it was like lightning. Everybody was frightening. And the music was soothing. And they all started grooving. And the man at the back said, everyone attack, and they turned it to a ballroom blitz. And the girl in the corner said, boy, I wanna whine, it'll turn it to a ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz.
we go.
I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
You love the sweet.
Yeah, I know I do. I was just trying to be controversial, but not very well. I'm quite tired today.
You know.
Do I sound quite tired?
You do. I mean, we've forgotten to rehearse the dogs. You know.
Oh, crap. What do you mean?
Well,
We don't.
well, I mean, normally,
Let them rehearse, you mean?
you know, we tease the Chester news that's
Yeah.
coming up,
Oh, got you.
which I'd sort of forgotten. Can you remember?
Well, nothing happens, does
Well,
it?
nothing
So
ever happens in Chester. No.
I'm struggling a bit.
It's I mean, coming up on Monday, Kenny, music maestro Kenny,
Yeah.
is presenting a Circle 8 radio show called Incoming. He's doing it every month,
Excellent.
and
I like that name.
features some, if not all, of the upcoming gigs in and around Chester. And the music is
sounds
entirely.
like
The playlist is entirely from artists performing in the city.
Excellent. That's a
I
great
think
idea.
that sounds like fun.
It does. I like that. What was I going to say? Oh, I've just had a news alert.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not us, because
Yeah.
we've checked.
I
But
mean, we can't talk about it until the second half, but go on.
UK ticket holder could be richer than Adele after winning 171 mil.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Good news, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Not us. My brother was bragging. He'd won £2.70. All right.
yeah.
All right. £2.70 more than us.
I think what they should actually give away in the national lottery, rather than a financial prize,
Yeah.
just make you king for a day or queen.
Just for a day.
You know, that's a way forward.
Well, I suppose.
You
so.
know, I mean, the monarchy versus republicanism debate.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be just my luck to get me queen on the day of.
On the day when you wanted to do
Republicanisation.
something else, wouldn't
No,
you? Yeah.
no, it'd be the day that the horde broke in and chopped my head
Wow.
off, something like that.
King for a day. If you find a bean in your casserole, you know it can be dangerous.
Oh, flipping heckers. Right, I'm just filling while I find the script. Got it.
You found the script,
got
right?
it. I've got
Right. Have you got it translated into dog?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Because about the same time every week,
Yeah.
the dogs who produce this show, I mean, they do sterling work.
They do alright, don't they?
Considering their sort of personal odour problems and, you know, general demeanour, you know, they manage some quite coherent English when we feed them through the dog translator.
It's not bad, is it? It's not.
It's pretty good, to be fair.
Go on then, let's move over.
Let's go on. Let's let them do it.
Don't put your paw there. God,
Oh,
I'm sick.
Martha and Winnie, the amazing producerising dogs.
Martha? Oh, yes, Winnie? Do you think the dogs should have a monarchy? Monarchy? Would it mean more kibble? No, you have to give your kibble to the king so he can get fat and fire and air. Not liking the sound of that. I've got plenty of loose hairs anyway. But can you think of a better system? Yeah, but people don't listen because they're deafened by the pageantry and the inertia of tradition. That's very deep for you. I know, God. And I'm amazed that I could read it on first try. Back to normal now. I just farted. Whilst the humans' eyes are watering, let us eat cake!
Martha!
Winnie!
This is Cringy Corner.
Oh,
Cringy.
what?
Walked in the cold air, freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in a picture frame, so mystic and soulful.
marching out in the peace and cry, it stays with you until the feeling is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Music is weaving, haunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna.
Mid-year and Ultravox there.
God, it's not even... Becky's not hearing it. She thinks it's good. I'm sorry. I can't even... I went to let the dogs have a poo. No.
So you're actually arguing that it's rubbish without having listened to it?
Well, I heard the start. It's enough for
Yeah,
me. It's
I
just
mean-
dull. Dull, 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 and out the other side of dull. Doesn't qualify for cringy, because it just... No.
Well, I'm not sure, because for me, it's one of those records that was ahead of its time in both its dullness and its indulgence.
Ugh.
Now, let's face it, we all aspire to self-indulgent mediocrity. That is the definition of an amateur creator. And that is, at its... it's the absolute pinnacle of self-indulgent mediocrity.
Is it? Mm.
Well, I mean, the inventive use of reverse drum samples.
Yeah.
The interesting mix of both true orchestral music instruments and, at the time, cutting-edge orchestral synthesis
Yeah.
to produce a previously unheard sound texture. You know, I'm big on my sound textures.
I know, but what a waste putting it in that.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think of Ultravox
sort
and Young Savage, what a song.
Well,
I know Midge wasn't around then. And
no, it was
quite,
John Fox singing, and they
quite-
couldn't afford a synthesizer.
Quite frankly, I blame Midge.
And it sounds like it was recorded on a 2-track in a garage.
What
But
a
apart
song.
from
We
that,
should play that.
we have played it, but we'll
Play it again. Becky says, I mean, she's very fond of it.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I know it means a lot to a lot of people because
Yeah.
it tugs at the heartstrings of Vienna.
I
mean, if your name's Rigsby and your cat just died, you know, I mean, it's...
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, Becky says she saw Midge on Celebrity MasterChef once, and he said that winning meant more than his music awards. They meant nothing to him. Brian, as ever, is sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
His GIF depicts a rhino having a poo. So
Oh,
I'm
right,
not
fair enough.
sure where he is.
Well, he obviously thinks that it needs ancient Chinese medicine.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah,
Right.
Becky says, you're all wrong, the end, I love it. Yeah, well, it won't
Yeah,
do
but
for us
you
all
can
to like
love
the
it,
same,
and it can
Becky,
still
would
be
it?
rubbish.
No.
So last weekend we were out. We did a show with Jackson Williams.
Didn't we have a
with
lovely
Steve and
time?
Debs. We did. We had a
can't
grand time. at
Can't
the
believe it was a
Tin
week
Shed, yeah.
ago. God, it seems like a lifetime.
And we recorded the show for them. Skeet's done a fair few mixes that he's
Hello.
popped up on that are on YouTube. They're on YouTube.
Have a
This
look.
one isn't on YouTube, I don't think. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But this is my mix, not Skeet's.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think this is the one with the amazing kazoo solo.
Oh, is it that one? Fine.
Yeah.
Good, I like that. Not enough kazoo, is there?
Not enough kazoo in the
Not enough
world.
kazoo in the world.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The coldest day on record, the day I left this town. Braced myself against the wind, eyes focused on the ground. The track was hard, I didn't think I'd make it through that first night on the road. Years have shown me how to stand alone. I met a man, his words profound. That night I slept in Rome. He said, love the ones who treat you right. Pray for the ones who don't. My heart's been broke 1,000 times by people that I've lost along the way. Celebrates the ones who chose to stay. I'm coming home. I cannot wait to see your face, my friend. Home. I long to see the motherland again. I lost my shoes in Amsterdam, but I nearly lost my mind. Lost my coat in North Dakota, in a sleazy backstreet dive. I've had some situations where I never thought I'd make it out alive. Years have taught me well how to survive. I'm coming home. I cannot wait to see your face, my friend. Home. I long to see the motherland again.
Woo! That was a complete. Oh, that shut the door. Don't let the door at your bum on the way out. A complete bum steer there. No kazoo in that.
No, I played the wrong track.
No kazoo in that at all. So if you're waiting for the kazoo solo, you'll just have to hang around a bit longer.
Yeah, we'll probably find time to play it in the second half. Let's see.
We'll have a go. Jackson Williams, lovely. Okay,
It's
then.
time for my sports persona to emerge.
There's no quandary. I forgot to ask. If you've got a quandary, quick, get it on the message board.
Yeah.
Regardless, you'll find that Russ's advice works for whatever your quandary is.
Yeah.
It's just how it works. It's similar to tarot, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And it just tends to be able to fit the old answers that come out with the problem. I notice you still not got.
Well, I've been busy negotiating about the new. I've been busy negotiating with the sort of new, for the new theme song.
Yeah. Oh. Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. No, I mean you can only do one thing. You can flipping heck. That's because you've been doing your stretches before you come on.
It's because I've been eating crisps. I've been turning the camera on while you're in the garden and sort of doing a bit of camera project placement.
Been waving your walkers around.
But anyway, I am now ready to do the mighty
Flipping heck.
tarot rising. Sorry.
Not
Sports
tarot.
coach arising.
Similar to tarot. It kind of works in the same way.
It's how the universe works.
Yeah, I know.
It's how to have your share and to eat somebody else's.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Especially if it's cake.
Yeah.
Great. Well, so what happens is randomly a sport gets picked.
Yeah.
And then randomly within that sport we have terms and sort of terminology in the same way that you'd pick a north, south, east, west card.
Yeah, we pick
If
an
you
up,
were-
down, left and right.
Exactly.
Term.
And win at all costs is basically it, isn't it?
Well, you've got to win. I mean,
Yeah.
Otherwise, what's the point?
There's no
I
point.
mean, if you just enjoy sport, you're not a competitor, you're merely a player.
No point, is there? Yeah, there's no. You don't do it to take part. You do it to win.
Well, I've got to say, I'm just so torn apart by this persona.
Oh, I know. It's not you at all.
I know, I hate
Especially
it,
that.
but it just sort of pervades me every now and then.
I know. It's the spandex. Anyway, what the randomiser sport, and I hope you've got me a good randomiser tool, because otherwise I'm going to have to use me.
No, you're going to have to use that annoying pencil wrapping on the table again.
Okay, all right. Well, the randomiser, I think you might have some genuine knowledge about this one, because a randomly picked sport this week is squash.
Oh my God.
Didn't you used to play a bit of squash?
I've played squash.
Yeah.
And I went to school with somebody who was the England ladies #1 for a number of years.
No way.
Yep.
Was it Theresa Green?
No.
No, because you went to
No,
school
I
with
went to
her.
school with Theresa Green.
I know you did.
And Wayne King.
Wait, no, you did not.
I really went to school with the Wayne King.
What's he doing now?
He died tragically young.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
All right then, let's move on. I'm
Timing.
gonna spin the wheel. Ooh, fast one today.
Yeah.
Often the fast ones end quite abruptly. Oh.
Good.
Hot ball.
Hot ball. I've forgotten what sport we're doing
Squash.
already. Squash, right.
You went to school with Theresa Green and Wayne King, who were the championship squashers of...
It was Sam Langley.
Oh, right.
Who I went to school with. I can't remember her
modern name.
Her married name, yeah.
Oh, is she still squashing?
I don't know, to be
Oh,
honest.
I hope she is.
I mean, she was last time I saw her, which was a fair few years ago.
Fine.
Her parents used to run the Telegraph in Malton.
I've been there.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Go on then, hot ball.
Hot ball.
Squash.
Well, that can be described as an itch that needs to be scratched. I mean, it's all about when you tread on the ball and it gets hot because of the air inside it expanding and contracting and things. But that's physics and boring. What it really signifies is something that you want to scratch, but you daren't really do it in public because you're a bit embarrassed. Now, if you want to win, you've got to lose those inhibitions and you've got to let yourself go.
Oh, okay. Like me, because I used to be shy and retiring.
I know.
Didn't I? Wouldn't say boo to a hen. Look at me now.
Yeah, hens won't come near you.
No way. All right then, we're ready.
Go on.
Oh, nice slow one. Oh, don't try and speed it up. You'll just break the.
I think it needs oiling.
You break the mechanism. You break the. Oh, that fit in well with the.
I know, that's a first, isn't
With
it?
the funded,
yeah.
isn't it? Hang on, I've lost my page. Obviously, it's random,
Yeah,
but
but it still has to be written down somewhere.
yeah.
The most random things are written down somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Service box.
Service box, right?
Yeah.
Well, the service box is where you get service. You know, it's like the hatch on a McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Now, I mean, this part of the equation is what you want to solve. So you want better service in the box.
Course.
You want something presented to you in a better way.
Yeah.
But you're a bit afraid to ask because it might be rude.
Why might it be rude?
Well, because,
Oh,
you know,
rude
you're
to ask,
demanding
isn't it?
something.
Rude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see
you
what you
know.
mean. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got to demand. So you want to ask for something, you want to ask more assertively, but you don't know how to do it without crossing the boundary into pure and utter rudeness.
Oh.
And it's important that you win. You've got to get whatever it is you want. You've got to scratch that hot ball.
Yeah, quite right.
Yeah.
Huh? Ready?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know how it speeds up sometimes. I don't know if it's like the thermals in here or
I think it's just your poor sense of rhythm with a pencil.
it could be. Double hit.
Double hit to foul.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's where you hit the ball twice.
Oh.
Without your opponent hitting it. It goes onto the floor and back up onto the racket, for
Oh.
example.
Is it illegal?
It's a foul.
Oh, well, it doesn't say that here. A ball that contacts the strings more than once during a stroke, somewhat similar to a carry. Doesn't say it's illegal. But
well,
you know,
I bet it is.
you went to school with I've forgotten her name, so you should know.
Sam Manley, and I played twice. Yeah.
Did you beat her?
No, I never played her.
Oh,
No, I
you just played it twice. I see
Yeah,
what-
yeah.
See what you mean? All right then. Double hit, foul.
Double hit is a foul, so this is how you overcome things. So clearly, you got to cheat.
Oh.
Sometimes you got to cheat to win, and you got to live with the consequences.
Oh, flipping heckers. All righty ho. Ready?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a bit depressing, this, and it
Really?
cheat to win.
Yeah. Well, that's the motto, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Win at all costs. Here we
Win
go.
at all costs.
Hey! Music's run out.
Sorry?
The music's run out.
Oh, well, thank you for the...
Yeah, not surprised because we've been going on a bit. Oh, this is an interesting one. I've never heard of this. The tin. Tin.
The tin? No, I don't know what that
Shall
one
I
means.
tell you?
Yeah, go on. Tell me what that means.
A barrier across the lower part of the front wall. All shots must contact the front wall above this barrier to be good. Does that mean good as in excellent or to be good as in...
As in counting, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's what I suspected.
Yeah,
Go
so
on then. Go
what
on.
is it? The tin box? The tin?
Just the tin.
Right, now the tin is at the bottom of the wall.
Yeah.
This is where we are now. You've got a wall to climb,
Oh.
and you're not allowed to touch the tin. But you're going to cheat, so you're going to touch the tin, and it's going to become blatantly apparent how you're going to get your service quicker.
Oh. Right. Oh, flipping heck. Will you stop doing your stretches? Because it's not suiting you.
I'm suffering from crispitis.
Yes. Oh.
Right, do we have a quandary to solve?
Of course we do.
Good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Sneak up from behind or smother whilst sleeping. I mean, it fits all quandaries, so if
Well-
you're just wondering, you know, how
Yeah,
to remember
yeah.
what to go in which new bin you've got, so it's exciting round Upton. Oh, I can't tell
Oh,
you.
yeah, you've been...
Well, in fact, the
you've been
whole of
again.
Chester.
Yeah.
The whole of Chester's just a buzz.
Just a buzz with bin gossip.
Oh, it's amazing. So, yeah.
So sneak up from behind.
Yeah.
Well, what you do is cheat, and you wait till they come past you and hit them on the head.
What, with your hot box?
Yeah, and I mean, this is obviously a metaphor.
Hot wall, sorry, service box.
You know, you pick your Deliveroo rider at random,
Yeah.
and just lasso them and pull them in and eat whatever takeaway comes along.
Oh, okay. I mean, we had
It's a bit
pizza.
of a bugger for vegetarians, that, but,
Well,
you know.
it's potluck, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's potluck, really. We had a very good pizza last night, didn't we?
yeah, uni kebab. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
big, not through that method. We just used the phone.
We used Chester Eats, I think.
Did we?
Oh, no, it's Just Eat in the end because Uni Kebab are not on Chester Eats.
Do you know what, Becky? Becky's still pondering, the FA Cup engraving dream she's got. She wants to get it on the winning only delays the inevitable.
Yeah.
She's wondering whether to give up a dream or go big and fly to Qatar. I'd go, Becky. Do you know what?
I've never been to Qatar.
Oh, I've never been to Qatar.
I wouldn't even know which plane to catch.
Qatari Airlines.
Oh, right.
That's the way to
There'd
go.
be a lot of people coughing.
Yeah, go for it, Becky.
Yeah.
Send pictures.
Yeah, you can be our official World Cup correspondent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what can possibly go wrong
Nothing.
with that?
Nothing.
I mean, talk about a triumph of money over common sense.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, we seem to be doing a lot of that at the moment,
just how
don't
it is,
we?
isn't it? It's just the world.
Yeah.
Go on then, play something fun.
This is Lulu.
Oh, is it fun?
Yeah, it's covering the
I could
Dave
do with a
Bowie
Lou,
song.
actually. Go on then.
We passed upon the stair. We spoke of wars and when, although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend, which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone. A long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foreign land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed a gazeless stare at all the millions here. We must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. Your face to face with the man
Well, there we go. We've been caught out. Beth's still wandering away in the kitchen. And I haven't turned the camera on or anything. You are listening to Northern Girl, Midlands Boy on Circle 8 Radio and with visuals on Mixcloud. Well, there will be any minute. There we go. 2, 3, 4. So, coming up in the second half of the show, I can't remember because I haven't got the script up. This is slick professional radio at its
Free Cycle Watch.
Yeah, Free Cycle Watch.
Chester News.
Yeah, Telling Journalism Award.
Yep.
We're going to decide what's going to win that as well. We've got a lot to do in this second
There's so
half.
much to do. I've been to get Rice Krispies.
Lovely, don't blame you.
Keep my pecker up.
So, Free Cycle Watch, Chester News, if there is any. We've got the final bit of our Facebook feature.
It's just loads.
I mean, there is
Always
just loads.
loads.
And that, that culminates in my duet with Murray Head.
I can't wait for that. I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah, Martha's come to see me.
That's nice.
It's a good crop of whiskers you got there, Martha.
So what's now then? What's now?
Get It On by T-Rex.
Ah, right. What, we just had 2 songs back to back and now you're playing another one?
Well, I mean, do you want to talk some more?
Well, I don't know.
We've got to try and fit that the Skeet Williams track that we were going to play.
Yeah, the Kazooie one. Yeah, go on, play some music. I can have me Rice Krispies.
Have your
then.
Rice Krispies in peace.
Okay.
Slim and you're weak, you got the teeth of the high.
Telling Journalism Award of the Week.
Ting, indeed. It arrived in the end.
Yeah.
It took our Telling Journalism Award a while to get going, though, this week.
Well, sometimes it needs kicking the pants, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
It's got nothing to do with you confusing me by eating cornflakes on air.
I'm asking you to not put the camera on.
I know.
While I finish eating
Yeah,
them.
I had too many buttons to press in too short a time.
Now I've rushed them, and you know what happens when I rush milk?
I don't know.
I'm likely to burp.
Well, I mean, there's nothing new there then, frankly.
Rude.
I mean, it's a miracle that you don't do it on air more often. It's got to be said.
Thanks. Anyway, go on. Telling Journalism, what's happened?
Well, this is a savage, damning social commentary on all sorts of things on the soft underbelly of Chester.
All right. Cheshire, in fact.
Cheshire, in
Yeah,
fact, yeah.
yeah.
And there's, for the first time in a while, actually, the award is going to Cheshire Live for their report about something and nothing. Everyday occurrence in a Runcorn street.
In where, sorry?
Runcorn.
Runcorn. Oh, right, okay. What's happened in Runcorn?
Armed police swoop on Cheshire Street as arrow shot through window.
Well, yeah, standard. Is it
And
in the
in-
Cheshire Standard?
No, it's in
Cheshire
Cheshire
Live.
Live, yeah.
Yeah.
An investigation has been launched following the incident.
Oh.
There's 4 police cars there.
Oh, what?
Yeah. A police officer removes an arrow from the scene, says the caption. And yes, you can see a bearded police officer clearly carrying a long stick with feathers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
An arrow was shot through a bedroom window, causing an armed response from police.
Crikey. They were concerned about the arrow.
Well, yeah, there are rumours that it was the arrow they were concerned about. You know.
Fine. Right, well on.
A Force spokesman said no one was injured and an investigation is underway. A hole surrounded by fractured glass could be seen in a first-floor window on a property close to the junction with Masseyfield Road.
Oh, wow. Well.
Yeah,
darts
I mean-
practice gone wrong.
Well, it sounds like it, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
it just has all the hallmarks of an accident.
It does,
this.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Cheshire Live, wind your necks in, just because it's
Several
Runcorn.
groups of bystanders and residents were watching the scene and chatting among themselves.
Were they? Was
Yeah.
there pointing going on? In fact, we all know, Matt Martin especially in the office, knows that the only way to measure these things and the seriousness is if there was anybody out in the street in slippers.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would imagine there were. But
I bet there were.
Let's have a look, see if there's... No, unfortunately, the lollygaggers aren't in any of the pictures as of yet.
No. I bet there were dressing gowns and onesies. I bet.
Oh, I bet there were. Armed units, neighbouring policing unit officers and a crime scene investigation van were present. And a detective also arrived.
What? Wow, was it Columbo? I hope so. Just one more thing. I hope it was Columbo.
Yeah.
He'll sort it. Oh, is that a picture of the window? Or is it just
There is a picture of the window, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Crikey. Well, I mean, I think you're right, Brian, actually. More anti-Runcorn bias, discriminating against innocent
you know,
archery fans. I think you're right.
I mean, it does sound to me like sort of a vignette, a portrait of sort of archery practice gone wrong.
It does.
You know, are you going to really do that? I mean, everybody broke a window in the youth, didn't they?
I think so. It was eggs round our way.
What, you broke eggs?
We broke windows with eggs. Not
Wow.
me,
How are you
personally.
breaking it? You've got a lot of
Obviously.
ostriches in Leeds. I can't imagine throwing a hen's egg at a window is going to break it unless it was made of very fragile glass.
You had to be there.
Okay.
That's the rumour.
I mean, I've had some omelettes that could possibly break windows.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, that's that then, I suppose. Yeah, poor Runcorn.
Is it? Yeah, poor Runcorn.
Yeah.
But, you know, a gritty but realistic portrait,
Yeah.
as you said, made even more, you know, the implication of shell suits, track suits, slippers and dressing gowns.
People gathering and to discuss stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that there were 4 police cars there, you know, I suppose it could have been somebody taking pot shots through his bedroom window.
You'd sort of think you'd open the window first, maybe.
Well, you know, yeah.
I'm just suggesting.
Perhaps the word pot is more important than the pot shot. You never know.
Could be. Very good. Oh, well.
This song was covered by U2 with Green Day.
Oh, was it? Oh, I
But
quite
before-
like that one.
Yeah, but before U2 and Green Day did it, the Skids did it.
Fine.
Cried to my daddy on the telephone. How long now?
It's called The Saints Are Coming.
Lovely.
Till the clouds are rolling, you come home the line well. But the shadow still remains in your descent, your descent. Cried to my daddy on the telephone. How long now? Till the clouds are rolling, you come home the line well. But the shadow still remains since your descent, your descent. The saints are coming, the saints are coming. The saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it, but the saints are coming, the saints are coming. The saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it, but drown inside of the deepest grief. How long now? Till our windows change, can't get believe the storm sails. This pretender God once had his day, once had his day. The saints are coming, the saints are coming. The saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it, but the saints are coming, the saints are coming. The saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it, but the saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it, but the saints, no matter how I try, I realize I know it.
Fiddle-a-dump.
There we go, the Skids with The Saints Are Coming.
You had that on vinyl,
I did,
Yeah.
I think only the album version. I think it was a B-side, though.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, still, I'm trying to multitask. Hang on.
Yeah, you're trying to... But are you still trying to do free cycle?
No, I've exhausted free cycle. Now there.
Ah,
Not much,
right.
anyway.
Well, I mean, our message, you know, it's good news, really.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a couple of years now since we started this.
Right.
Yeah, and finally, people are getting their heads together and actually reacting. They're looking to see if anybody's got available before they post.
Exactly. It is heartwarming. I mean, it's been a
Yeah.
long journey.
Yeah.
To get to this point.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, there's still a seedy underbelly.
Oh, tell me
yeah.
about it.
You know, but people have always got seedy underbellies.
Yeah. I mean, is it that point now? Should I go through the little ones I've got?
Yeah, yes, please.
All right,
I mean, it is telling journalism. No, we've done telling journalism.
Done that. That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was,
yeah, I
One
mean-
more Runcorn bias. Well, there's an offer of a 5.5 metre downpipe.
Well, hey,
If you fancy that sort of
bragging.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, look at the size of my downpipe.
I know. Somebody wants a pasting table. All right.
Well, hey.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I think your dad's been on free cycle.
Oh, was he?
I think so, because there's offer of Hancock's half hour. Hancock's half hour. Yeah. Not stood test of time, was it?
Well, yeah, I remember. It was very difficult to buy presents for us, my
Yeah.
father, because how should we put it? There's nothing he wants.
No.
He has no vices other than gardening. But he's got everything he needs for the garden.
I know.
Now, I remember when he was young, and it was difficult to get sort of repeats of things. We got him a record of Tony Hancock performing The Blood Donor. And it was one of his prized possessions. It was played on the stereo, and the lid was down, and children were not allowed near this stereo.
No, lest it jump and scratch.
Yeah. Oh, quite right too. Because neither of us were delicate little flowers capable of manhandling a stylus.
No, imagine.
Mind you, neither was he, so at least it was his fault. But,
Yeah.
So anyway, a few Christmases ago, we bought him a box set of Hancock's Half Hours.
We thought this will be.
You thought it would
best
be
present
Nirvana
ever.
for him.
Yeah.
No. But as you said, you can do the accent and everything.
Hasn't stood the test of time, has it?
Well, no, you're right, it hasn't. But
But you're welcome. No, I mean he meant it. Mixcloud's frozen. If you're tuning into Mixcloud,
yeah, I can see the Mixcloud's frozen.
It's
I'll
a
do something
shame.
about that in the next.
Russ has got his finger up his nose.
Well, of course, yeah.
I'm bending over.
I mean, I can't see your fingers, which is probably just as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're doing free cycle.
Oh
watch,
yeah. So Brian's
He's
been
been on with Hancock's Hour. He's giving his box set away. Yeah.
Now this is nice. If you're near Ellesmere Port,
Yeah.
there's a conservatory available, reasonable condition, and then in brackets, doesn't leak. So fair
Yeah.
condition.
I mean, that's what
I'd
you need
say.
from your conservatory. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta go and dismantle it and remove it yourself.
Okay.
Which, again, seems fair. If you want a conservatory, it's
Yeah.
not just going to come to you, is it?
No.
It's like me and my French doors.
Yeah.
They ain't just going to come to me.
Hey, you just get a ramp and up to the window and duck as you go out.
Oh, I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose so.
Need one on both sides, though.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Somebody wants some imitation grass. Don't do that. Imitation grass is awful, bad for the environment, and confuses dogs, as we know when we
Yes.
went to what's that?
The Bourne Lodge had
The
just
Bourne
got
Lodge.
some brand new AstroTurf.
I mean,
and,
it was never going to work, was it?
Winnie's really good. She only ever goes to the loo on grass.
Yeah.
And she thought the AstroTurf was fair game.
Well, she's a dog. She
Yeah.
wasn't the only one that day. And I think since they've taken up the old imitation grass, I mean, guys, if you let dogs in, it was never a great idea, was it? Come on.
It was quite funny to see the barmaid trying to clean
Please,
up
can you not let your
Togway
dog-
with,
well,
with
it's-
blue roll.
Can you not let your dog wee on the grass?
Bit late now.
Tricky, also. Yeah. And here we are with the sinister cycle. There's always something.
Go on then.
Large suitcase wanted ASAP.
Oh dear.
Want one with wheels and everything.
Bit of naughty play gone too far. Unless, of course, you want to disguise your lover as a holiday.
What?
Well, it's a big suitcase. Yeah, put your lover in and disguise her as a holiday. And wheel her away to the destination of your choice.
Oh, okay. Jakarta.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, if we'd have planned that,
Yeah,
we'd have
yeah.
been proud of that. Jamaica. No, so that concludes free cycle for this week. Thank goodness.
Probably just as well.
Forever, with a bit of luck.
This is The Devil's Only Flame, which was the Skeet and Debs track
Oh, features a kazoo.
that we think features a kazoo. Let's
This
hope
one
so.
does. This one does.
Righty-ho. This is the one we meant to play you earlier.
Windfalls.
Backhand. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My baby's treating me so bad. My baby's treating me so bad. Oh, so bad. I love my baby, oh so good. I love my baby, oh so good. Oh, so good. When I'm with him, my backbone shivers. Lust runs through me like storms and rivers. He knows that he's got me bad. He's the best damn daddy that I've ever had. He knows that he gets good love from me. But then he goes and breaks my heart. mountains and rivers. He knows that he's got me bad. He's the best damn daddy that I've ever had. He knows that he gets good love from me. Then he goes and breaks my heart. Again he's tearing me apart. The devil's got me caught up in his game. I'm not that bad, old devil's only flame. He knows that he's got me bad. He's the best damn daddy that I've ever had. He knows that he gets good love from me. Then he goes and breaks my heart. Again he's tearing me apart. The devil's got me caught up in his game. I'm not that bad, old devil's only flame. I'm not that bad, old devil's only flame. Thank you.
Thank you. You've seen 15.
There we go. Last Friday night, live from the tin shed, that was.
Excellent that. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah,
And,
it was a good gig.
There you go, there was the
It was nice to
kazoo.
do. It was nice to do.
It was.
We did promise you a kazoo.
Yeah, there you go.
We didn't promise you a rose garden, but we
No,
did
well,
promise you a kazoo.
We wouldn't do that, would we?
How are we doing for time? We've nearly run out of time.
We've got about
Steve-o.
32 minutes.
I know, coming up in the final quarter of the show.
Oh, you and Murray, yeah. Your duet with Murray,
Well, yeah, they've got the feature finale.
yeah.
Have we got any Chester news this
I'm
week?
just looking
'Cause,
now.
I mean, that's going to come up after this next record.
Just looking.
So, yeah, well, shall we carry on looking?
Yeah.
We've just basically got a lot of Chester news to not get through. 'Cause
Well,
nothing
you do
ever
know
happens,
nothing
yeah.
ever happens.
The feature finale, my duet with Murray Head,
Yeah.
and a blast from my teenage years to, I think it was my teenage years, it might have been my early 20s,
Was it what?
to end the show.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Fine.
a bit of self-indulgent mediocrity that I loved at the time and can't stand now.
Oh, right. Well, we were speaking of childhood. I told you before about eggs breaking windows in Leeds.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, and Becky's pointed out, Russ doesn't realise if there are hard-boiled eggs in Leeds. Yes, hardcore.
I still don't think a hard-boiled egg would go through glass.
Well, that's what they told us before we ran away. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I've got a feeling there's some poor teenager sat in Runcorn who's just had his new longbow confiscated.
I know, well, no doubt.
Thinking, I didn't think it would go through a window.
Did you ever do that hilarious one where you balanced it, you know, like an old school milk bottle? You balanced it on the door handle and then knocked. And then when they opened it, it got crashed, tinkle everywhere.
no.
Oh, that was the height of fun we had.
No,
Well, not
no.
me, obviously, but I've heard rumours.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No,
yeah,
we never did that one.
Boiled eggs in jars, Becky.
Oh, yeah, boiled eggs in jars
That'd
would
do it.
yeah.
That'd do it.
Pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Imagine throwing a pickled egg bomb through somebody's window.
Pickled egg. Ugh. Chester School welcomes new canine companion, Bramble. That's nice. That's some
right.
nice news for once.
Okie doke, so we're not going to talk about it after the next record, we're going to talk about it now,
Well,
aren't
I've
we?
told you now. I've told you.
So somebody's got a rabbit in the class.
No, it's a dog.
Oh, right, I thought Bramble. Well, that was a rabbit's name.
Wow. Was Bramble in Watership Town?
Not for very long.
No. No need for that. Well, he's all upset now.
I can't remember which of the horrible fates Bramble met, but
No, bound to have, yeah. Oh,
I think we're going to have to play a record
I'd
anyway.
play a
'cause I'm
record if I
gonna
were you.
start to I'm having my morning sneeze.
yeah.
Predictable as a cockerel, this.
Go
Or as a
on.
pain in the bum.
Go,
Bring it.
Simon. all right, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you call it cringy?
Well,
I mean, the video
I sort of...
still outstanding, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I sort of have this sort of hate-hate relationship a bit with Peter Gabriel.
All right, fine.
You know, I didn't think he brought much to the table in Genesis. I'm not a huge fan of his solo output either, but then he's probably not a fan of mine, so... Games Without Frontiers is a possible
Exception, yeah. Oh, well.
You know.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it cringy, but, you know.
No, you're right. I shouldn't have called it cringy, but I was trying not to explode.
Oh, yeah.
I was having a sneezing fit.
That's right. I remember now.
Yes.
I saw an exciting article. I was nearly popped. Landlord prosecuted after ripping out bathroom facilities, and I was like, I had my fingers crossed it was going to be that one.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Wasn't. I mean, we've had a couple that were asked.
The difficult,
haven't we? But sadly, neither of them.
Well, I mean, we were talking about shareholders before. I mean, yeah, the idea of a house is for somebody to live in, for it to be a home. It is not for you to make profit with.
Oh, yeah, but I only charge, like, reasonable rent.
If you charge a reasonable rent, it would be the same as the local housing association, not the interest on your mortgage plus a bit.
Yeah, agree. Anyway, we don't do stuff like that.
We don't do politics.
No. I'm thrilled to... Brian will have particular interest in this. University of Chester, 97th in Sunday Times Good University Guide. I don't know if it's out of 100. But they were 60-something last year.
Well, there you
so
go.
They're doing well.
They're going downhill.
Yeah. Oh, is that bad? Oh, right. Oh, I thought nearer you got to 100, the better.
Right.
Oh,
Is it the other way up?
No, I don't think so. I think you're all right.
Well.
Yeah, well.
I mean, I know a few people who graduated from Chester.
Me.
I mean, Skeet used to work at Chester Uni.
Did, yeah. I know he did. I know. Yeah. Did you like it?
Not at the end, no. No, Syntheme. But we're not going there.
No,
we're not.
No, sorry. No, I'm just flicking through the Chester news.
Yeah, don't forget Monday, Kenny's programme
Incoming.
Yeah,
that's a great.
They've got a great graphic for that, by the way. It's worth looking at the Circulate website just for that graphic.
It is, absolutely is. And then what?
Well, I want to give it a plug to. Dan is organising an event with the Share Shop.
Nice.
At Alexander's, and I think from memory that's Sunday the 4th of December.
Okay. Take your
the
word
day
for
before
it.
something secret's happening. I'll tell you that when we're off air. But I have told you already, you'll have forgotten.
You know me. So
yeah.
In one ear, out the other.
So yeah, there's a big event. Circle 8 Radio and the Share Shop are having a Christmas celebration in Alexander's. Well, a winter celebration, I should say.
Okay.
Date for your diaries here and now.
Nice. I mean, you've sort of got the date. Don't write it in biro in case he's not got it right. Do it in pencil, and then
yeah.
That's the way forward.
Yeah. Check the flyers. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
You introduced me to this band.
Did I?
Who
is it?
They're called Henge.
Oh no! Facebook introduced me to Henge, and then I introduced them to you.
Well, so yes.
That was great marketing.
Yeah.
Hey humans, it's time you heard all about Henge or something. You know me.
I know.
I'll click anything, me.
Now I've got to say they're prog rock.
Yeah.
Well, they sound like prog rock sounded in the 70s.
Okay.
But they're doing it with 2022's kit.
Right.
It's sort of prog rock recreation.
Do we like it? Find out in a minute.
I'm undecided.
All right, go on then.
But this is Indigo Dust. No, this is Henge with
Indigo Dust.
Indigo Dust.
Great.
Yeah. It's probably code.
Every You're thrilling me into a state of wonder. Such an incredible freedom as a consequence. You're thrilling me into a state of wonder. Such a staggering feeling in the way you do it. Your flesh so elegantly bended, and with every stroke, looking at such an incredible freedom as a consequence. You're thrilling me into a state of wonder.
They've gone.
That noise right at the end. That's my
I know.
tinnitus. That.
Oh, is that the same? That the noise it makes?
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar. I get my first appointment for my hearing aids soon.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I've not been so excited for something in quite some time.
Well, there you go.
It was bins earlier in the week.
It was bins that got us excited earlier
hearing
in the week.
aids. Like, oh.
And then the realities kicked in, and sort of.
Well,
We've got too many bins in the backyard now.
That's like Bin-Mageddon out there, isn't it?
I know. We share a yard with 3 other flats. And we've got 3 bins each now.
Oh well.
2 of us have got 4 because we've got gardens.
I know. It's wild.
Yeah, it's amazing.
3 bin mabbit.
Anyway, it's time for the culmination of our Facebook feature, which this week was all about comedians. Merging the world of comedians, comedy shows and jokes with the world of popular songs.
Loads.
And we got loads from Brian to come, which is sort of the traditional way that we do the last bit of the show. Brian has suggested Pink Floyd, Not Now, John Finnemore's souvenir programme.
I forgot what we're doing. Comedy. Merging the world of comedy.
Yeah.
Beavis Frond, New River Ed Reardon's Week.
New River Reardon's Week, yes. The Beatles, the Goon Show bloody obladar.
It's falling in the water. That's my best impression. Hank Williams Jr., Uncle Mart's North Country State of Mind. Uncle Mart. Got it.
Yeah, I remember that. Alan Parsons Project, Old Harry's Games people play.
Pulp, Alexis Sale's Imaginary Sandwich Bar Italia. What do you feel about Alexis Sale? Do you like him?
I think he's hit and miss, but then
Yeah.
I think he goes all out for a reaction and he doesn't care whether the reaction's good or bad.
Not bothered, is he?
It's about the reaction, and
Yeah.
I like and admire that.
I liked him in the Young Ones. I liked the Young Ones.
Yeah,
a
I didn't
lot.
see the point of his part in the Young Ones, but
All right, fair
You
enough.
know.
Linda Spahn, goodness gracious, meat on the corner, lovely.
lovely, goodness gracious, meet me
Me
on the corner.
yeah.
Pink Floyd, the headset set to the controls with the heart of the sun.
EMF, your unbelievable truth.
Yeah.
We should play that. That's a great song.
And there's quite a lot in this next one.
Whew, have a run up. Manic Street Preachers, Be Natural, Read.
Ozzy Osbourne, Mark, Steal Away the Night.
How do you feel about Mark Steele?
Don't like him.
No, I'm not keen. Susie Quattro, Sarah Millican, the can.
Lovely.
What about Sarah Millican? How do you feel about Sarah Millican?
No.
No. Pink Floyd, Spike Milligan, or The Brick in the Wall, Part 3, because that's his favourite one. Fine.
Tony Orlando and Dawn, Michael McIntyre, yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
Lovely. What do you feel
And
about...
strangled the tedious, terminally unfunny bastard with it.
I was going to ask.
So obviously Brian doesn't like Tony Orlando or Dawn.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, but how do you feel about Michael McIntyre? Not bothered?
Far too mainstream.
Oh.
You know, he belongs back in the holiday camps. That's his level of comedy. That's his
Yeah.
level of talent.
Agree. Talking Heads, Ed burning down the house. How do you feel about Ed Byrne? I'm not big on Ed Byrne.
Don't really know him.
Ed Byrne, you would.
Yeah, I know who he is.
I think he might have been at Edinburgh the year that we were.
Oh, right,
I say
fair
we.
enough.
I mean, I was with you.
Yeah.
All right. Eurythmics, Rudy Lick, Would I Lie to You?
Would I lie to you?
Would I lie to you, yeah.
The Beatles are continuing adventures of Bungalow Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no contest. Big Bill Brunsey and then quite a few others. Arthur Askey to the Highway.
Traditional. Dylan, Animals, Every Half Act, Pub Act, and a
Pub
few
Act and a
good
few.
ones.
Yeah.
Paul, White House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah. Zappa. Oh, well, hang on, it's gone.
Koala Dick Emery.
Ah, it's zoomed up the page, it did.
The Beatles, Obla Dee, Obla Dara O'Brien.
How do you feel about Dara O'Brien, Brian?
I never really saw him as the pub landlord. I quite liked him on Taskmaster, and that's my limit of his opinion.
I don't think that's...
Pet Shop Boys.
I don't think that's him. That's the other guy that's irritated me that was on Taskmaster. He was the pub landlord. Al Murray.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right, you're
don't
right.
like. Pet Shop Boys. It's Sindhu V. That's
The
good.
Stranglers, Don't Bring Harry Hill. Not a pun, a genuine instruction.
Don't mind Harry Hill, to
No,
be
I
fair.
quite like him.
Here, jury, Richard Herring, Land's Glory.
Roger Waters. Stuart, Leaving Beirut.
Stuart laying it. Doris Day, Bridget Christie for 2.
Ah, Sprint, Uncle Jack D.
Spirit. How do you feel about Jack D?
Like him.
Yeah, I like Jack D. Sid Barrett, She Took a Long Cold Look at Me, Sayal.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, James A. Caster it up.
How do you feel about James Acaster?
Annoying.
Yeah, they're all on Taskmaster, aren't they?
Murray Head, Say It Ain't So, Joe Lycett.
Oh, 2 for Murray. How do you feel about Joe Lycett?
Irritating.
Oh, I like Joe Lycett. Suzanne Vega. Oh, God, what does that say?
Calisosonic Duca.
It doesn't say that, but close enough.
Yeah.
The Yard Dogs, Merry Christmas, and How Is Your Marty Fieldman?
Tina Turner. Jones, Simply the Best.
Oh, Leonard Skinner, Alistair Simple, Kind of Man.
Winifred, Ramble On by Led Zeppelin.
Leonard Cohen, John Bird on the Wire.
Wherever I Lay My Hattie Jakes by Paul Young and others.
Lovely. T-Bone Walker, I'm still in love with Youth the Joyce.
And in the final segment, we're just going to get through these. We're not going to get through the ones you did last night.
No, sorry about your last night's homework, but...
Madam George and Mildred.
Oh, I like that.
Labby Sifra, It Must Be Love Thy Neighbour.
Beavis Frond, Portobello Man About the House.
Steely Dan, Time Out of Mind Your Language.
Pink Floyd, Remember a Dave Allen at Large.
Beavis Frond, Terrible David Baddiel.
The Beatles, Phil Silver's Show Bloody Oh Bloody. I liked that.
The Beatles, Obladi, Bilko Bloody.
I liked
like
Bilko, yeah. Chicory Tip, Steptoe and Son of My Father loved Steptoe.
You still do.
I
It comes
do.
on the radio
I
sometimes.
like it a lot.
Pink Floyd, Monty Python's Flying Circus.
I didn't
That's
get them. I was too young for them.
I loved them
yeah.
second time around.
Kevin Ayers, May I Didn't Know You Cared.
Bebop Deluxe, The Good Life in the Air Age.
Bruce Springsteen, The Rising Damp.
Black Sabbath, To the Manor Born Again.
David Backer Band, The True Meaning of Saturday Night Live. Yes, that spawned some great people.
Pink Floyd, The Show Must Go On. Lynyrd Skynyrd.
That Sweller Reeves and Mortimer can't be beaten.
AC/DC, Black in Black Books.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, Life by the Drop of the Dead Donkey.
And finally, Tractor, bunking between us.
Fantastic.
We might post
Thank
the rest
you
of the puns
so
up on the
much.
on the message board.
Woo,
Or we might
loads.
not.
Well, we might.
This is my duet with
Murray Head.
Murray Head, and it's One Night in Hancock.
Oh.
Thanks to Andy Davis for this, by the way.
Well done.
You win now.
No.
Hancock.
Oriental sitting in the city, don't know what the city is getting. The creme de la creme of the chess world in a show with everything but Yul Brynner. Time flies, seem a minute since the Tyrolean spa had the chess bars in it. All change, don't you know that when you play at this level, there's no ordinary venue? It's Iceland, or the Philippines, or Hastings, or this place.
One Night in Hancock.
The world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pulse ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden oyster. And if you're lucky, then the god's a she. I can feel an angel sliding up to me.
One town's very like another when your head's down over your pieces, brother.
It's a drag, it's a bore. It's really such a pity to be looking at the bar, not looking at the city.
What do you mean? You've seen one crowded, polluted, thinking town, but get tired, you're talking to a tourist whose every move's among the purists. I get my kicks above the waistline, sunshine.
One Night in Hancock.
Makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy.
One Night in Hancock.
The tough guys crumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
I mean, I came in here in all good faith to help me country. I don't mind giving a reasonable amount, but a blight. That's very nearly an armful.
Cyan's going to be the witness to the ultimate test of cerebral fitness. This grips me more than would a muddy old river or reclining Buddha. Thank God I'm only watching the game, controlling it. I don't see you guys rating the kind of mate I'm contemplating. I'd let you watch, I would invite you, but the queens we use would not excite you. So you better go back to your bars, your temples, your massage parlors.
One Night in Hancock.
The world's your oyster. The bars are temples, but the pulse ain't free. You'll find a god in every golden oyster. A little special little history. I can feel an angel sliding up to me.
One Night in Hancock.
Makes a hard man humble. Not much between despair and ecstasy.
One Night in Hancock.
The tough guys tumble. Can't be too careful with your company. I can feel the devil walking next to me.
Bong.
Yeah, there we go. That's the last record starting. We really have run out of time today.
Crikey, I was going to say something as well.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I've forgotten. I honestly can't remember.
Well, coming up after us, it's Easy Coach.
Fine, that's
And
all
we
that.
should just about not crash the start.
We won't crash it, we won't, we promise. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Bad news when you go to do a Hancock gif and all you get is Will Smith, because there was a film called Hancock. Or indeed a smarmy looking Matt Hancock, Tory.
Ugh.
Bad news.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
No.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Thank
whatever
you.
you've been doing.
Rio might be up at what?
Yes, yeah.
Is he?
It's
Back to football.
yeah, the football's coming up
Excellent.
after Dad and Lad. which is in fact after Easy Code.
Fantastic. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for being with us.
Circle H is the place to be.
Sure is.
This is Sheedery.
Have a great week and be
choose
lovely to each other.
It's called the Bella St Mark.
Nice.
Bye bye. See you soon.
From a badly broken heart, he smiles as he feeds the eye.